Blackview Oscal Tiger 10, a surprisingly good and cheap device. Let's test it. This is the newly released Tiger 10 device by the sub-brand of Blackview, which is called Oscal. We have it in three colors. We have it in summer sky blue, we have dim forest green and stardust gray colors. But personally I prefer this one. And now we can start with the unboxing of the device. What we'll receive in the box. On the top of the box, Blackview put for us screen protector, glass screen protector. Even we already have pre-installed one on the device. On the bottom of the box we have of course a SIM ejector tool, we have a silicone condom case and 10 watts charger with USB-C to USB-A cable. The design of the device, it is very nice, very shiny, reflects every light coming through the sun or indoor lights. On the right side we have only the power buttons and volume up buttons. The power button also doubles as a fingerprint. On top side it's clean, nothing. On the bottom side we have, yes, we have it, 3.5mm stereo headphone jack. We have a microphone, USB-C and a loudspeaker. On the back of the device we have dual camera setup, 50 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL JN1, and we have 2 megapixel camera. The device is very lightweight, it is just 195 grams and it is very comfortable in the hand. When we eject the SIM tray, we can see that we have tray for dual SIM, dual standby SIM, and one of them can be used with memory card up to 1 terabyte. This device has 256 gigabytes of internal storage and we can top up also 1 terabyte of trans flash memory card, which is a lot. Software is very clean. It reminds me of Oppo ColorOS. We have docOS 4 here and Android 13 with all the goodies coming with that Android 13. We have tons of extras, like here we can switch the control center. We can use the old style control center, which is toggles and notifications under it. Here it is the old style. Yes, I prefer it. New style, which are using Xiaomi, Huawei and iPhones too. We have the control center. If we swipe on the upper right side and if we swipe on the upper left side, we will receive notification center. Some people prefer it, some hate it, but it is very good that docOS 4 give us the option to switch between the two. We can customize the icons, we can customize the home screen, we can use the Android 13 color palette, material use so called, and we can color all the icons and notification toggles and settings and everything. This is something almost every new and modern Android device has it, and we have it here in Blackview docOS 4. We have here the option to customize the icons. We can select different icon packs and we can create a different shape for the icons. We can make them circled or rounded, which is something I miss with Samsung devices and Huawei devices. You need to use a separate theme and sometimes it's not working, but here we have it built in the software. The device is snappy, fast. In terms of battery, we have lots of options in the battery. We have performance mode. If you need it, you can enable it for gaming. We have charging protection options in the battery settings menu. The battery is with the monster 5180 milliamps and it can for sure last you a full day with a gaming, with cellular data and everything that you need. The power button, as I already mentioned, also doubles as a fingerprint and it's placed on a very good place. You can see when you hold the phone, your fingerprint is just on the right. To tap on the fingerprint to unlock your device. Also, we have here a face unlock feature using the front camera, and it is very easy to set up, and of course it is very fast. Of course it will not be as secure as the fingerprint. You can see here how fast it is set up when I try to use it, but we have a dual method to unlock the device, with fingerprint and with your face. How this Unisoc T606 CPU will perform in our gaming test, because here we have an octa-core CPU, we have two cores A75 at 1.6 GHz, and also we have a 6 cores A55 and 1.6 GHz, which sounds very good. Of course we have an 8 GB of RAM. We have a memory expansion feature. We can expand the memory with up to 8 GB and make it in total 16 GB, which is enough for almost every game and every task. Now here I'm trying to play Genshin Impact, and it's to be honest, it's very playable, very good. The sound of the device is very good. There is no problems at all, no heatings of the CPU. Just device is performing very good. Yes, I'm here not at the max settings, but I expect less from this device, but it really delivers, and the playing of Genshin Impact is very smooth, not to mention easy games like Subway Surfers. Everything is smooth without any problems. Just device is very good for playing games. Now let's test some Call of Duty, and device is not warm at all. This is very important. I played these games for around 30 minutes and device is still very cold. Of course, I run some benchmarks like Antutu and Geekbench 6. Here are the results. This is the result of Antutu. Of course, it's not the highest, but of course, it's not the lowest. So here is just a second, and this is the Geekbench 6 result. Of course, these are not the best results, but if you are in these benchmarks, probably you will skip that device. Let's move to display. If we dive deep in display settings, of course we have here a smooth display 90 Hz, which is IPS panel, but believe me, the display quality is good, and that it's not OLED display, it's IPS. It is not bad at all. Why? Because it won't hurt your eyes. OLED screens are hurting our eyes, but here we have the standard IPS panel, which we use for years, and it is performing very well. You have the option for smooth display, which will make the display running at 90 Hz and make it a lot more smoother. You can select for standard up to 60 Hz, high up to 90 Hz smoother, or smart. It will switch between 60 and 90 Hz to save some battery. Display has a good outdoor visibility. It has a 400 nits at max, but at least it's visible. Yes, it's not the brightest, but it's visible and usable. That's the most important. Here on some white backgrounds you can see it's very visible. What we are testing now, we are testing this back main camera, 50 megapixel, which is Samsung ISOCELL JN1 sensor, and I think it's doing a good job with video recording and picture quality. It can handle Full HD 30 FPS on the back camera, which is enough. We don't have any 4K video or 60 FPS, but Full HD 30 FPS is enough for that phone. I will show myself on the camera. Can the camera focus me or can't? I think the sensor is good and the software is good also. so we can take decent quality videos at full HD 30 fps. We are recording, we can zoom a little bit up to 4 times. This is 4 times zoom, this is 2 times, and this is just 1 time without any crop or digital zoom. Alright, I'm switching now to the front camera. My eyes are almost closed because sun is in front of me. I will rotate the camera so we can test that hard conditions. You can see it's just behind my head. Also, we can test the microphones with that video recording. Front camera is 8 megapixel and it can handle a full HD 30 fps again, which is more than enough for a front camera for a selfie video. And here is the camera samples. We have 50 megapixel camera on the back and we can use a 50 megapixel mode. Here is the main camera samples, and also here is the maximum zoom at 4x, which is not with the best quality, but we miss that telephoto lens here. We have this natural bokeh coming from the big sensor, this JN1 sensor from Samsung, and also we have a macro mode. We have lots of pro modes we can play with. I'm here with the main camera and this is the portrait mode, which is with decent quality and actually very good. Of course you can play with the aperture. This is the low f0.95 and here are some nice shot samples. We have night mode, automatic night mode, and you can check the samples. Also HDR is good, not the best but good. The device is good all-rounder. And I have 2 major complaints about this device. One is the slow ambient light sensor. You can see when I put here my finger, yes, you can see how slow it is in reaction to decrease the brightness. And now when I remove my finger, you can see how slowly it is increase the brightness. This is not the worst sensor, but it is something I need to mention. Here is the charging time of the device. I plug it at 7% with the stock charger, which is 10 watts, and stock cable at you can see 1848 o'clock, and here it is 2110, which is 2 hours and 12 minutes to top up the device from 7% to 100%. This is ridiculous slowly charging with this stock charger. This is something I need to mention. Keep in mind that the price of the device is very low. Of course you can find the link to buy this device in video description. Just click there and you can order the device immediately. It will be a very good device for you or your kid or your father with that price segment. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.